starts. So coronary heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. It's generally prevented with chronic cholesterol management medication, and the size of that medication market worldwide is about $20 billion. 60% of that market is taken up by statins, and we're more recently seeing that statins are unable to bring cholesterol down to a baseline level. So the cholesterol upregulating protein PCSK9 is an incredibly well-validated drug target for reducing cholesterol levels and also reducing the risk of coronary heart disease. Unfortunately, it's not very druggable. There's no small molecule target sites on it. As a result of that, a couple of anti-PCSK9 antibodies have come out into the market, and these do show validated reduction of the risk of coronary heart disease, but they're also cost quite expensively for the health benefit that they provide, and they require fortnightly injections, and that sort of inconvenience, it can be a barrier to treatment. And so we're looking for new solutions for administering chronic biologics for chronic diseases. So our group has created the FN3-con monobody. Now the monobody domain is about a 15th of the size of the antibody domain, and that simplistic structure means that we can we can produce it quite cheaply and quite easily in bacteria. The monobody domains also maintain the antibody-like binding regions, so like on the antibody with a similar CDR system. And the FN3-con monobody specifically is something that we've engineered to maintain its structure up to over 100 degrees Celsius. So what we have is a scaffold that you can engineer like a small molecule drug that has the efficacy of a biologic, and it's quite simple and quite cheap to manufacture. So from that scaffold, we've generated an anti-PCSK9 binding monobody lead, and we want to use that robustness by making anti-PCSK9 monobodies that are available in a dry powder inhaler. And this, as the tagline goes, could make a medication that is quite cheap to make and also easy to take. And the aim there is making inhalable cholesterol management that's available when needed. So if we look at the market for these sort of medications, I mentioned before about anti-PCSK9 antibodies having trouble with pricing and also with the convenience of taking that medication. There is also another monobody that is making its way through clinical trials, but that monobody, the adnectin monobody, doesn't have that engineering for robust stability, and so that still needs to be injected as well. And so if we look at the market here, we believe that the anti-PCSK9 FN3-con monobodies could be a best-in-class in this market because they're targeting a well-validated drug target. The cut cost of manufacturing means that you can respond better to price pressures, and also the inhalable convenience is just far above the other medications. So we're looking for a $400,000 seed fund, and that's primarily to do lead candidate optimization. That includes comparing efficacy against the other PCSK9 inhibitors, and also developing that inhaled formulation. Succeeding that, we'd be looking for further partnership, making that sort of key preclinical data, and then we'd be looking towards either a public or a private exit, designing the phase 1 trials and then looking for an IPO for the entire platform, or looking for a private license of the platform. I haven't mentioned this to a couple of people in this room that they're part of the team, but this monobody IP is solely owned by Monash University, and so we're looking at the excellent skills and experiences inside Monash. And so as far as the monobody dream team, I'm looking at myself to run it with a background that supports this sort of commercialization. Ashley Buckle, who's the inventor of the scaffold, to be a CSO. Michelle McIntosh, who I haven't told yet, to be the clinical advisory, mostly because of her background in inhaled oxytocin, and also bringing in Mark Sneeman as commercialization advisory, because he's had a lot of experience with some of those anti-PCSK9 antibodies. And so, to sum up, we're looking to make a cholesterol-lowering inhaler that will be the best in class in the $20 billion market, and we're looking for a $400,000 seed fund to get that project started. Thank you.